Back in my day, I used to watch the X-Men animated series with my pops and sister every day after school. That was the good old days, when you only needed 500 channels to find something good to watch. Cable, that's what it was called. Yeah, those were the good old days. For those who don't know me, X-Men is literally my favorite IP from Marvel. The inner child in me can't help but think, wouldn't it be nice if they just made a tough-ass X-Men series? With how the industry have advanced to where it is today, they could have some fire-ass animation, great writing, even better costumes. Hell, they could even build an animated universe and make shows for all the other heroes. That would be dope. The reality is Disney has no desire to create anything new, so they rebooted the old X-Men series so they can mess that up too. Let's get started. The intro is pretty much the same. They added some sound effects. But hold on. Let me zoom in a bit here. There we go. Yup. They de-assed the women. Gave her the old reverse BBL. See, now that's where I draw the line. Cause why y'all had to do my girl like that? I know, blah blah blah, male gaze, blah blah blah, beauty standards, blah blah blah, objectifying women. But what did Rogue ever do to deserve this? How'd she catch the stray? Why do women have to get de-assed to prove a point? I don't see you de-muscling the men. They still built like Terry Crews. Moving on though. The very next thing I noticed was how cheap the animation is. I mean, like, look at each frame. I understand the show is supposed to take place in 1997, but we in 2024, and you're Disney. You got money to put towards the show. Seriously, Disney. Choppy ass animation, that's what we're doing now? That animation's stuttering.
You said you wanted to be a professional basketball player. What teams have you played for, Eric?
Well, my first year, I played in...
Eric is now stuck on the letter M.
Played in...
He desperately tries to break the cycle.
I had played in... My first year, I played in...
This is now Eric's fourth attempt.
I can't get it out right now.
You pin this animation on the fridge after your kid gave it to you. This animation will trick you into thinking your Wi-Fi fucking up. Do better, Disney. What the fuck? Let's move on to the plot.
We take a look back on another life cut short. Professor Charles Xavier. The mutant leader's assassination last year by former NSA agent Henry Gyrick has spurred increased sympathy toward mutants despite...
Why the fuck is Xavier dead? Is that what happened? I don't remember because the last episode was 30 fucking years ago. So apparently Xavier has been assassinated and some dude is being kidnapped. Turns out the kid that's getting kidnapped is a mutant and he's being taken to a dungeon with some domestic terrorists. Suddenly, the atmosphere gets cold and everybody can see their breath. Then it gets foggy and you dead-ass hear Storm's voice say,
I am Storm, Mistress of the Elements.
Mistress of the Elements? What? Bitch, why are you announcing yourself? And do you got a microphone back there? Who even asked you what your name was? Why is this so stupid to me? Seriously though, if you're about to argue this is some 90s X-Men type shit, yeah, it is. That's the problem. This is not the 90s anymore. Why are they trying to do the exact same shit? That stuff was cool back then. This is now. Anyway, Bishop and Cyclops show up and just watch.
Good guy or bad guy?
Name's Cyclops. Definitely the good guy. Hang tight.
Cyclops, what the fuck are you doing? Your beams destroy stuff, clown. Why would you ever use it to propel yourself in any direction? Did you forget, writer, that Cyclops' beams come from his eyes? So if he uses it to propel himself in any direction, he can't see where the fuck he's going? Then a fight scene, then Cyclops gets captured. And then, well, see for yourself.
Before he starts up again.
No, don't! I surrender! Not.
A moment of silence for X-Men. Because what the fuck? I don't care how long this video end up being, I'm not letting your riggedy animated ass off the hook for one fucking mistake. This right here is a big fucking mistake. 1. Cyclops don't quip during missions, that's not his character. 2. That's not how his powers work. He shoots a beam from his eyes, not his pores. Maybe there's a bunch of like, I don't know, cosmic energy like trapped in his head. So maybe if his head exploded, it would do that. So is that what you want me to think, writer? That his head blew up? That's dumb. 3. Aren't you rescuing a hostage? And ain't Storm and Bishop right there? Why would you ever open your eyes? And he did it with a smile on his face. This is the most unfriendly friendly fire ever. Like, as the team leader, how was your thought process? Okay, I've been tied up by some randomness. Should I A, call for assistance from my teammates? B, ask the dude I'm rescuing to help a brother out? C, free myself with my opposable thumbs, you know, with me being a human and all? Or should I choose D, kill everybody? Wait. Don't this look familiar to you? Okay, yeah, I thought so. It was just as stupid there as it is here. Next scene.
Storm and Bishop could have been hurt. We needed you out there.
You stopped the bad guys, saved the kid, got home safe. These beignets needed me more than you did, mon ami.
What the nigga? If you don't take your ass upstairs and find the rest of your shirt. But hold up. What did you just say?
Storm and Bishop could have been hurt. Storm and Bishop could have been hurt. Storm and Bishop could have been hurt.
Storm and Bishop could have been hurt. Well, ain't that the... You all should be fucking dead. Next, Rogue walks in and says...
You know what that means, Gambit?
Means you get to howling like a lonely kettle left on a fiery stove. We've rodeoed more sentinels than I care to count. And Storm and Bishop are made of sterner stuff than you think.
The fuck she say? Okay, so she's just Sandy from Bikini Bottom. Gotcha. Then this nigga Morph walks in impersonating Xavier for fun just months after he was assassinated. Bruh. Morph is a bitch ass nigga. If I was Xavier, I would have made my last mission for Morph to pretend to be me and go to the place I last was when I got shot. I'd be like, nah, it's cool. I just want to see something real quick. Cause ain't no fucking way. And then Cyclops just says, stop being a creep, Morph. And then...
Look like Cyclops about to have that stroke. Maybe this help.
Huh? What the hell, Gambit? He looked like he was about to have a stroke, so you put him out of his misery? Why the fuck did he do that? Jesus Christ. Okay, so the kid wakes up and they ask him about how the extremists got their hands on Sentinel tech. He wants to go home, but they say no. Yeah, they say no. So they're the ones kidnapping him now. Then he says, I hope there's something to do. And fucking Jubilee, I bullshit you not, trapped this young new mutant in the fucking danger room by himself as something to do. Just because she wanted him to show her his powers. Then fucking Wolverine tackles this boy hard as fuck just to introduce himself. There's a boring scene of Jean and Cyclops talking. Oh, Jean's pregnant, by the way. Anyway, they go to a nightclub to find the boy that Wolverine apparently scared off. To, what? Kidnap him again? Leave him alone. What the hell? Anyway, Gambit and Rogue split, and Wolverine is left with this asshole Morph at the bar. Morph, being the chronic bitch nigga that he is, turns into Jean and taunts Wolverine by explaining their entire relationship. And dear writer, I have a question. Why did you choose to make this show a continuation if you was going to explain every single thing? One flashback in the beginning, then continue where you left off. But this is a completely different show. So why not just make it a completely different show? Anyway, Jubilee finds the boy and he agrees to go back with her after she danced with him. So obviously, she starts dancing, sprinkling little fireworks all over the damn place, Little fireworks here, little fireworks there. Dance normal, bitch. The people that's after him could be here. Or maybe just people who don't like mutants in general might be here. Or maybe people who don't like getting burnt with fireworks for no fucking reason might be here. Or hell, maybe Smokey the fucking Bear might be here. Because doing fireworks indoors is definitely a fucking safety hazard. And if I was there, I would snitch on you. That mutant over there is doing fireworks indoors. She's one of the X-Men, you know, the good ones. Yeah, she's right over there, waving her hands in the air like she just don't care. Sprinkling public safety violations everywhere. Anyway, Jean reads the mind of the assassin that killed Xavier and finds out that Master Mode is where the Sentinel tech is coming from. So the team go and fight the Sentinels and destroy Master Mode, which wasn't bad. I feel like fight choreography is their strong suit if you just ignore the dumb stuff like Morph turning into the Blob so Wolverine can jump off his stomach like Luffy or something. Which it makes sense for One Piece because Luffy is made of rubber and he fills himself up with air. But the Blob is just fat. You can't bounce off of a fat person. Grow up, Marvel. Anyway, Storm gets a pretty cool moment to herself where she destroys all the Sentinels by herself after letting the team fight for a while. But they probably needed the cardio, so it's cool. And the boy shows his power to Jubilee. It's this. Overall, I give this episode a 2 out of 10. Considering it was a bad idea from the get-go, and they should have just made a new X-Men animated series from the beginning, it actually could be worse. That being said, it's not good at all. That's all. Peace.